Okay, seems like we're up and running. Alright, so, back to it. It's Saturday. Got a bit of a pre-stream going, so no intro to this one, which feels kind of weird before a Batman. It was normal for FE sorter, but this is just off. We're just here, and we're just doing this right now. So anyway, yeah, we've got 10 more riddles left to do. So, yeah, we're gonna be wrapping this up tonight. So let's get back into it. Alright, oh yeah, and I have to remember how to navigate this area. While we're at it, though, I had a realization yesterday. So, of course, I was complaining because one of the best Batman bits in this game has been just the end of Scarecrow's, patient tapes. Just kinda out of the blue. We've got Batman just coming in, giving a good line at the end there after foiling his plan. You know, the other day I was just thinking, like... Yeah, I was just thinking about that whole situation, like, well... They really just didn't write him like that for the entire game. And then it hit me that Batman in this game is written like you should write Superman. In that he is extremely terse and to the point. Which, in fairness, does kind of make sense for the game, because I've said before, this whole thing's kind of a desperate situation. Yeah, it's very high tension, so it's probably just throwing him off his game a little bit. Kinda just wants to, get everything over and done with, but like... Usually the terse one is Superman. After rewatching Batman a while back, I watched Superman for the first time, and it did strike me that, like... Batman and Superman are, you know, kind of a constant contrast. It has been that way since I was younger. Of DC's superheroes, they are very often compared, and with good reason. But despite the fact that Superman's, you know, the man of the people, he's just out there in the daylight doing superhero things, Batman's the one who comes out at night. Batman is usually the one who will actually have a bit more of a dialogue with his villains, whereas Superman's just like, stop it. Stop doing what you're doing. Quit doing that. Don't do that anymore, stop it. Which I thought it was interesting when I watched the animated series for the first time. Because you'd think... If any superhero is just gonna keep, like, the, kind of Golden Age style quips, it would be Superman, but I do actually like that they have him just be the straight-to-the-point guy. Also, yeah. Scratches on Batman's cheek, that's one of the last bits of battle damage. Though also, I don't think his arm is burnt, so... I guess we are definitively pre-final boss. Otherwise, that right arm... Yeah, you can see in the last cutscenes that one is very burnt.
He's crazy, you know.
Who? Batman?
No, Santa Claus. Of course, Batman. Always Batman.
No, go back to Santa Claus.
Screaming
You might have a point there.
Stalkers. And dishonest. Hiding his face behind a fright mask. Well, no masks for me. I have nothing to hide. I laugh at the cruel absurdity of the world. But Batman, he's got them all fooled. He's made them think he can make a difference, that he can actually make things better. And the joke of it is, they all believe it.
The police?
The police, the media, the frickin' junior rangers. Every last sack of walking meat in this urban cesspool. Listen, sweets, Batman knows
Joker, you
we're
should
all
have a
the same
podcast.
funhouse slide into madness. Why won't he admit it? He's up there in his belfry laughing at us. And the real gag is, the miserable liar is allowed to run free while I'm in here.
That's really incisive.
Then you understand, don't you? You know why I do what I have to do. You know Gotham's only real savior is me.
Again, real good voice work from Mark Hamill. He's always a good Joker voice, but man, he was 110% for this game. But yeah, no, where was I? Yeah, I think I was just in the midst of just... Batman is not always going to try to work through things with his villains, because sometimes they do just suck. Sometimes there are just guys that Batman is mostly going to just punch. Oh, I know where that one is. It's the one that's up there, so... are they all up there? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to ascend the elevator shaft. Or wait, it's a descend, isn't it? Yep, that's the descend, right. Oh, which means I'm gonna have to ascend it later. Ugh. But yeah, I always thought that was just kinda interesting. Batman will sometimes just, like, play along with his guys, but I think that also comes from the types of villains both of them fight. Batman, of course, is the detective who has to find weird, quirky people. He's gotta go up against neurodivergent people with very specific plans. Which, of course, has the, poor-written Batmans have given him kind of the reputation of the guy who punches neurodivergent people, which I don't think is what a well-written Batman is about, but unfortunately we are kind of at that point where he's just gonna have that reputation. But Superman usually winds up fighting just the bigger guys who could level a city block, like, far sooner than a Batman villain could. Some of them do try. Oh, that's not the right thing. But, like, it usually involves a lot more planning on their part. A Superman villain can just wake up, stretch a little bit, blow up a city block. That's their whole thing. So, like, yeah, no, of course. Superman is just on immediate damage control. He is just on, I need to stop these people right now, and I will give them a warning before I punch them, but if they don't take it, I'm going to punch them.
It must have been Crane. Another one who doesn't deserve to live. Why
Yeah,
do
I
these
hate that
people
guy too.
thrive on chaos? Joker, in particular, desires
We're just straight up saying Joker now. We're just getting names from this mysterious spirit.
I feel this is the end for my diary. Joker will be recaptured. My story will be told. I
And
am not
everyone will
afraid.
love it.
If Arkham becomes my cell, then I will know I did my best. I will be remembered.
I don't think I've ever looked through these, so it's just attributes. Nah. If you want to figure out the attributes, you gotta listen to this weirdo. Yeah, Superman's just got guys like Metallo. Who, like, yeah, that guy's just a living weapon. With basically zero morals. Like, yeah, you're kind of just gonna want to give that guy one warning, and then tell him to... well, not tell him to go away. Punch him till he goes away. At that point. Whoop. Oh, it's fine. I'm here. That drop was not a problem. So yeah, I just feel like Batman in this game winds up sounding just way too brief. Again, I don't think he'd be, like, overly sappy with Poison Ivy or anything, but also the just like, Hey, stay in your cell. I feel like is more of a Superman move. Just, I'm in the middle of trying to stop a riot. Just go away. You are already in a spot where I don't have to worry about you. Keep being in that spot. Honestly, so is the, grabbing the tentacle coming up behind him and just crushing it in his hand.
It's the E-Nigma show!
Unfortunately.
That one was impossible to solve. How did you do it?
How did you figure out that was my cell? Nobody could have known that! It's a mystery to everyone! Oh, Riddler. Alright, well, we're back at the start of the game. Here's one of the first dead people we saw, other than the, guard that got choked. And the guy who just got kicked in the crotch. Did he die? I don't think we ever saw him get up. Oh, and that alarm's still going off? Jeez, you'd think that thing would run out of energy at some point. Let's actually double back and go to the Zaz room. But yeah, they just don't give Batman enough room to really flourish in this game. And I don't think it was improved in the next one. I don't think, City did that much better, but I don't really remember anything about it, so I don't know. Maybe we get a bit more, Batman in that one. Get a bit more personality.
It's the E-Nigma show!
You won't stop saying it. Okay, so I have passed that. Okay, well, just judging from the X-ray, I think we can guess that this is the riddle that we just saw. Maxi Zeus, alright, new character bio. It's this guy. Maxi Zeus came to believe himself an avatar of the Olympian god Zeus, creating a cult of gang members to do his bidding. Zeus became a power player in the Gotham City underworld, and everybody was just like, what? Okay, like, everybody's kind of weird in this business, but like, this guy just thinks he's Zeus. Alright, well, I mean, it's... I guess if you want to be a cult figure, thinking you're Zeus... I guess that's pretty fitting. Also, is that everybody? That looks like it's everybody. Alright, yeah. That's all the character bios. Oh. Okay, when did this happen? And also, why did this happen? And also, how is this still happening? How is this still on fire? You should probably put that out, because, you know, it is a fire hazard being a fire and all. It is an active blaze. I don't know when it started, but it had to have been a while ago. Oh. I forget which button the bat claw was. Go me. Okay. Easy. Alright, so we've got 4 more. 1 chronicle, 2 trophies, and an interview. Actually, can I... Oh no, I can't leave through here. Cool. Thank goodness for that. Okay, so, back out we go. I mean, I guess it makes sense that the alarms are still on. Like, you're gonna want those things to be pretty strong and, you know, not falter if needed, but you'd think somebody would have turned them off by now. At the very least. Alright, yeah. Oh, this is a tough one. Almost ran right into that. Alright, last tape.
I got what you wanted.
You did? I mean, good. How did you smuggle it in? Actually, I don't want to know. So are you ready to stop that evil, murdering bat once and for all?
Of course I am. He needs to pay for what he's done to you.
Give it here then, quickly. Come on, Doc. We've got ourselves a bat to kill.
Doc's outputting. Say hello to your new and improved Harley Quinn.
I mean, I feel like... you don't want to call him the murdering bat, cause like... of all things about Batman, that is... one of the easiest to disprove.
You're cheating. You must be.
Nah. I had to look up, like, whether there was a ceiling in a certain location, but other than that... nah, it's all me. I've been figuring this out. Yoink. So anyway, yeah, it is important to note that, Batman did start this whole line, of the side quest by, I think, attempting to track the signal that the Riddler's been using. And now that's come back into relevance. Oh. Okay, so it's just, calm down, Batman. Yoink. Alright, and this is... yep. Okay, so there is a Chronicle of Arkham. That's all we've got left. Now, somewhere in the transfer loop. Nope. I can probably guess where it is. And here we go. The second to last one.
I am the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. Even though Amadeus had long since passed, his spirit lived on, surviving, moving through the walls of his asylum. When it chose me, I felt proud. I was honored to continue his work, to cleanse this city. If you are strong-willed enough to follow my tales, you are strong-minded enough to deduce my identity. Come and find me, friend. Together, we will save Gotham.
What? You did it? You must have cheated. There is no way you could have beaten me. Well, you asked for it, Batman. My final challenge for the whole of Gotham is just seconds away. What? Seconds? The police? You cheated, Batman. You couldn't have outsmarted me. Please, open up! No. I said open the door, now! Now! Down on the ground! Down on the ground! No! Tell me, how did you work out where I was? Do you hear me? I, Edward Nigma,
So yeah, that makes this whole side quest worth it, is just getting to hear Edward Nigma getting arrested. Which, hey, that's the second time villain has been doxxed and arrested in my streams. If I had a nickel for every time it happened, etc., etc. It's just something very funny about defeating a villain via doxing. Just, yeah, no, we don't even have to actually, like, fight you or anything. You're just gonna get arrested. We just figured out where you live, and we sent the cops in. Simple as. Alright, well, I think that was a good final Riddler thing to find, because there is in fact more to this quest. There's one more chronicle to find. But it does mean that I have to end by going back up this elevator shaft. And it is 9 o'clock, so I'm late on the other thing I wanted to do, but we're almost done here, so I just want to finish up. But anyway, yeah, you need to, A, figure out who the Spirit of Arkham is, which is so obvious, you probably figured it out immediately. They really don't make any effort to disguise his voice or anything. But the other thing you have to remember is where that character actually is, which you might have forgotten. It's entirely possible you could have. Wouldn't blame you for it, but do you remember that he is in... this is intensive treatment. What's the area called again? Intensive treatment, medical facility, caves, mansion... Penitentiary, that's it. Batman was so happy for remembering that he just whipped his cape around for fun. Alright, well, yeah, let's just head over there then. Just head over in the silence of Arkham. And then we won't have to hang out here anymore, which is kinda nice, because again, empty Arkham is very eerie. Matter which one I go down? Not really. Though if I keep to the other side, I might be able to, use the Arkham East exit. Which might be nice. I might prefer that. I don't remember how to get back there, but I can definitely leave through there. Hey, Frank. Still dead? Still dead. I like that he has just a whole character bio about how much he sucks and nobody likes him. And then he dies within the first hour of the game. He's just gone. Don't have to worry about him ever again. Alright, well, out we go. Now the other thing I have to remember is, which one is the penitentiary? I think I remember. It's the one near the actual last area, if I remember correctly. So I just gotta look at Joker's base, and then I'll know. Or I can just look at this, because it does have, labels. Okay, so it's actually Arkham West, not East. Although that might be... But I think this is... No, no. I'm getting turned around. Let's just leave. Let's just go back to the grounds, wrap around. Yeah, no enemies. That might just be a city thing, then. I don't know. At least I'd assume that, given city is an open world, they probably wanted to populate that one a little more. But yeah, there is definitely nothing to do in the overworld once you're done with the game. If you finish the story, you're just here for the challenge modes, then. Hey, no, I was right. It's just... Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so I just thought this area was, Arkham East, not Arkham West. Yeah, this doesn't really strike me as a westerly spot, but I suppose... There's no denying it is to the west. Oh, this is just the upper area. Don't care about that. Like I said, I never did finish, the Riddler stuff in City. Next time I play, I should definitely do that. I want to see if we dox him a second time. And I don't know if any of that's even in the later Arkham games. Because I don't know a thing about Origins. My understanding at the time is it was kinda eh. People were a bit sour on it, so I never got around to it. But I don't know, maybe it's decent. Couldn't tell ya. Right, so pretty much just go straight. Yeah, okay, so it's just Pilot Mile. Poison Ivy is not in her cell because she is at the bottom of the abyss. So yes. Spirit of Arkham is just the Warden. Did you see that coming, Clayface? Did you suspect it might have been him all along? However, when we come here... Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, Batman.
My name is Quincy Sharp, the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. You have done well to decipher my story, and I pray it has helped you on your path.
You suck.
I trust that through my writings, you will do what is right. Please, I implore you, continue my work. This city deserves a savior. Continue my work.
I was already saving the city, and I'm not gonna start killing people, if that's what you wanted. Alright, so yeah. Quincy Sharp has mysteriously vanished. So I'm just gonna say this now, this game has like a bunch of open plot hooks. I don't think it follows up many, if any of them, in City. Because you have the box with the Titan box at the end there that can be grabbed by one of 3 people. I don't recall Titan being particularly present at all in City. Like, maybe... I don't remember... I think Bane's in City, but I don't remember if his plot has anything to do with the leftover Titan. I don't think Scarecrow was in that game. I don't think Killer Croc was in that game. I don't remember Quincy Sharp really being important in the next game either. So yeah, there's a few open bits to this game that don't particularly matter in cities, so, you think Quincy Sharp was going to be more relevant? I don't think so. It is largely Joker, alongside a few other factions. Which is kinda neat. I think the conceit of Arkham City is a little silly that they've just sectioned off part of the city to be jail. Just so you have an excuse to have a constantly hostile area. They didn't want Batman to be amongst regular citizens, they'd want him to be amongst punchable people. Okay, yeah, cool. But, I do like that they kinda tried to work in a little bit of a villain faction war into it. That's kinda neat. I can appreciate that. But yeah, at the very least, I remember Joker and Penguin both being fairly relevant in the story. Forget if there are any, like, major players. I know one of the minor players, because, again, that game actually figured out a good boss fight. It had at least one good boss fight, so there's definitely an improvement over this game there, at least. But, yeah, we've pretty much covered everything we can in the main game. This hub world is now completely useless, because, again, it's just very eerie and very lonely. There's nothing to do, but I guess if you really want to go fight Titan Joker, I genuinely don't know why you would want to do that a second time, but the fireworks are still going off, so I can only assume you can go do that again for some reason. But yeah, other than that, you're just gonna be playing challenge mode, so all of the, fights and whatnot, fights and stealth sections, I'm 10 minutes over, so I'm gonna just do a quick look at challenge mode. And I guess Armored Batman doesn't look too different, but show that off. So yeah, just a quick show of things.
Arkham fight. Batman, have you got what it takes? I doubt it.
Can I just restart? Yeah, I'm gonna... that was a dumb hit.
Ladies and murderers, welcome to the big...
What? Ladies can't be murderers?
You're going down.
Yeah, no. Okay, I don't want to dig in too much to the rest of my night, because
Batman versus
I do want to try out Dungeon Gals, but...
And if I might add, downright ugly members of Black King's Destiny.
And let's just break this man's arm. So yeah, I just want to show off one more fight, because, like, I think I've improved now that I'm done with the game.
He's just one man.
Figures.
One man dressed like a lunatic and armed with a teeth. Go get him! You hit like an old man. Let's finish this.
Darn it. I'm having a little trouble getting it to free flow, but in fairness, I probably should be aiming for different direction. Oh, jeez! Ah, no. Oh, and he's just KO'd anyway, so there's no need to knock him out. So yeah, waste of movement there, but yeah, honestly, if you just take fights calmly, that's the best way to go, which, again, is a very Batman way to handle it. Break your arm. Ah, yeah, I should have aimed the other way. Oh god, yeah. See, I never got enough of those moments in this playthrough. You do some pretty cool flips if you just calm down.
Go easy on him. For me. Oh, hell, what do I get? Do your worst!
Oh, hey. Huh, you actually genuinely surprised me there. Ooh, jeez. And break your leg. Oh, that sounds so painful. And just sweep right in. Sent him flying.
Don't get too cocky, Batman!
Those were the easy ones. Oh, new personal best. Nice. So yeah, that's a little more what combat's supposed to look like. Stealth is supposed to just look like you know what you're doing. It's supposed to be understanding, like, where the enemies are and when, and kind of just moving into place as needs be. You do have to learn enemy patterns, though, with the shock collars. That does make things more complicated. Those exist so that you can't just, like, instantly take out the entire enemy party. Because that would be kind of nothing if you were just allowed to do that. They gotta shake it up somehow. But anyway, yeah, that is it for Batman Arkham Asylum. We are done here. So yeah, I had a good time, and Arkham City is now on the growing list of things I want to do the follow-up to. Still gotta play Phoenix Wright 3. Star Force 2 I promised not to do until I was done with my longer form projects, but I think I was mainly talking about Persona when I said that. Persona and Saints Row, and Saints Row is getting towards the end, so gonna have to consider that at some point. Got the other PS2 games I want to play, and now Ratchet going Commando. But yeah, I guess Arkham City's on there too. But at the very least, I feel like my list of things I want to replay is a bit shorter than the other lists. Things I want to replay that don't have a character creator. And I've got a lot of things I haven't played for the first time, so it's a pretty big list. And it's got a bunch of RPGs on it, which doesn't make it easier, but yeah, as a reminder though, I'm not gonna do the full plugs since it's not the end of the stream, but next Thursday, the thing that I'm replaying is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game, so at the very least, I'm holding off something I haven't gotten around to yet. But yeah, as far as game replays go, I'm gonna try not to instantly get into Arkham City, even though part of me kinda wants to. Look, both sides of this gameplay loop are very fun. I dig both of them, and I kinda want more of them, but as always, I want to give stuff room to breathe, so you'll probably see Arkham City sooner rather than later, just not immediately, so I don't just crash my way through them. Anyway, though, yeah, I'm gonna cut off the VOD now, and then I'll be back in a moment for the Dungeon Gals demo. So yeah, just give me 1 sec. Or maybe 2 secs. I may need multiple secs for this.